Hello, I'm Reverend Linda Martin. My husband, Dr. Nick Martin, and I have co-authored our book, EgoSpiritualism, in which we speak to the idea that God is love, God is life, God is energy, and God is you. God is such a tremendously simple and yet complex word, for the name God implies many things for many people. And although we are unable to define God in any absolute way, we can look at what we believe are reflections of God within us and within our lives. One of God's reflections within us is love. We've all heard the simple phrase that God is love. But to know that God is the energy of love, and this energy of love is within us. God is the energy of love, and this energy of love is within all living beings. And this energy of love is the love of creation. We are all within this energy of God. Now, humans may cultivate negative energies, energies which cause pain and suffering in their lives. Pain and suffering is a human expression, a human experience. It is not a godly one. We often replace or mask the essence of love within us with feelings of unworthiness, fear, anxiety, depression, or even pseudo-happiness as we go to sleep within the confines of our own ego unconsciousness. The suffering that we feel in our lives may be expressed and mirrored in the way we live and work with others, our own relationship with ourselves and others in our lives and in the world. We cause the suffering within our own lives due to the illusion of separation that we may believe exists between us and God. When we believe we are separate from God, we may experience pain and suffering, as this feeling of separation will produce feelings of isolation and unworthiness. But the truth is that you are never separate from God, for this is impossible. But it is your own belief in this idea of separation that will cause this reality within you. And just as you have created this belief, you can create the belief that we are one in God. You have the ability to see this truth and to come to know that God is within you. The love of God is right there within you, and the wisdom of God is within your being. God is the love you are seeking. The love of God has no expectations, no conditions placed upon it. God is not an entity outside of yourself which judges, condemns, or seeks revenge. The love of God is infinite and eternal. The love of God always has been and always will be. The love of God was before we human beings came into being. As we awaken to our own egoic energy, as we heal and transform the energies within us, this will lead to a unification of our own ego and spirit and allow us to awaken to the truth we hold within ourselves. You are God's expression here on earth in human physical form. Let's step into this responsibility we have been given and be the love of God. Come to know you hold this essence of God within you. Feel the truth within your being and begin to live your life as you were created to live. When we come to understand that we have this responsibility to be God's expression here on earth, we can then begin to live our lives responding to our ability to live each and every day and honor this energy of God within us and within all living things. For all living beings have this energy of God within them. Stand in your truth. Let your light shine. Let the love of God within you light up your world.